In this video, we're going to show you how to create products and manage your catalog. To get started, on the left sidebar, go to Catalog, Store Products, Products. You might already have sample products, which you can use as a starting off point. But for now, let's create a new product by clicking on the New Product button. For today's video, we'll be creating a physical product. Let's start filling in the product information. Some of the fields are mandatory, like the product name and price, and others are optional. You can also use AI to generate things like the product description or images. The first section is basic info. Here you'll be adding the product name, a ribbon and brand if you wish, and the product description. If you're not sure what the purpose of a specific field is, you can always hover over the More Info icon. The next section is pricing, where you'll need to add the product's price. If your product is on sale, you can use the strikethrough price field to show a crossed out amount next to the price. Enter the cost of goods to see the profit and margin for this specific product. For products priced in units, toggle on Show Price per Unit. Make sure to add the base unit and the total units in the product. Finally, you can link the product to a product tax group if you have one set up. Next, let's add images or videos of your product. You can upload your own media and use AI to generate or enhance images. The next section is where you'll be setting up inventory. To automatically track the quantity of items sold, turn on Track Inventory. Leave it off if you'd rather manually mark products as in stock or out of stock. This is also the place to add an SKU and GTIN if needed. If you want to give customers the option to pre-order the product, even when it's out of stock, turn on Sell as Pre-order. If you'd like, add a pre-order message to show customers, like when they might expect to receive the product. And if you're tracking inventory, you can also limit the amount of items that are available for pre-order. If your product comes in variants, like different size and color combinations, you can create those by adding product options. Let's add a new option like color and select color swatches so that customers will see these represented as swatches on the storefront. We'll then enter all the color values for each of the choices in this option. Once that's done, and we add the option, variants of the product will be generated. Now you'll be able to manage each individual variant of this product separately. To do that, click on the Edit Variants button. Here you can set the inventory quantity for each variant, as well as set up pricing, pre-order availability, shipping rates, and SKUs. If you want to control which product images are in view when customers browse through options on the product page, you can go back up to the Product Options section and click on the image icon to connect all your relevant images to each of the choices. Next, you can add any modifiers you need to the product. Modifiers are another type of product customization that doesn't require individual pricing or inventory management. This is perfect for things like make-to-order embroidery patterns or custom text engravings. Add the modifier name and choose its type. Let's choose text box so customers can enter notes or special requests. Next is additional info sections for things that you plan to reuse across multiple products. Things like shipping info, return policies, and care instructions. Info sections can be assigned to all, some, or just one of your products. Let's create a new info section. Add a title and an internal name. The name won't be shown to your customers. Next, add the description. This text box supports rich content design, letting you add elements like an image, gallery, GIF, and more. To add them, click on the relevant icon at the bottom of the text box. Now that you have multiple options, modifiers, and info sections, you can drag and drop them to change the order in which they'll be presented to your customers. The next section is shipping and fulfillment. Here you can set whether this item is fulfilled by you or by an external supplier. You can also assign the product to a product delivery profile if you have one set up. Add a shipping weight here or from the variants table for products with variants. If you'd like to offer this product as a subscription, click on Create Subscription. Then set the subscription name, tagline, duration, and expiration date. Choose if you want to provide a discounted price for subscription purchases. When you're done adding all the information, click Save. Congratulations, you've successfully created a new product. From the main Products page, several actions can be performed in bulk. Select the products you'd like to edit and click on More Actions to change the price, ribbon, assign or remove the products from categories, and more. You can also make changes to your catalog in bulk by exporting your products to CSV, making the desired changes and then importing it back to your site. Only the data you've changed will be updated. The CSV can even be used to assign products to categories. From the same button, you can manage all of your info sections. Click on Manage Info Sections and you'll get the option to view and edit. Now, let's arrange our products into categories and subcategories. By default, all products are assigned to the All Products category. To assign it to additional categories, click on Assign, then choose an existing category or click on Create New to add a new one. Another way to do this is by navigating from the left sidebar to Catalog, Categories, and selecting New Category. If you need to add subcategories, click on the Action button of any category and select New Subcategory, or drag an existing category under a different one to nest it. You can add up to 5 levels of categories. Remember that in order to manage how and where categories are displayed on your live site, you'll need to go to the editor. Let's start filling in the category info: name, image, header, and footer description. You can also assign products to the category from here by clicking on Add Products. You can rearrange categories and subcategories by dragging and dropping them into the desired order. Here's a peek at what your product page looks like to customers. Congratulations! Now you know how to create new products and categories, and how to manage your store catalog. If you have any more questions, you can always visit our Help Center. Thank you for watching.